Today, we're joined by a passionate and experienced Edmonton realtor who has been helping clients buy, sell, invest, and refinance since 2005. With a passion for real estate, strong industry insight, and a reputation for always being available for his clients, he continues to exceed expectations and build lasting relationships through trust, professionalism, and care. Marc, welcome to Behind the Deal.
Thank you, Jordy. It's exciting to be here. And we got this great studio right next to my office, and you've done a great job here. Thank you.
Thank you. You often speak about honesty being the key to trust. How has that mindset shaped not only your business, but the relationships you build in your everyday life?
I think there's a huge integral part in being successful in industry or anything you do based on integrity, and that comes with honesty. And, it's a service business where clients do come and go, but if you want to be successful, you've got to retain those relationships. And ultimately, you'll find after many, many years, it's the word of mouth that's the most successful attribute to your long-term part of this business. So you got to do the right things. You got to treat your clients as though it's like your mother or someone that you want to be, they need that proper guidance. Mm-hmm. So I take every single client very seriously. And I got to look at myself in the mirror every day I wake up, and I tend to like what I see. So,
real estate can be emotionally and mentally draining. After helping clients since 2025, what has kept your passion for the industry alive all these years?
Well, burnout is very real in this business. There's always more that you can be doing. There's never like an actual stop to the business. My wife's like, I'm ready to go if you want to watch our show. And her famous words that I always say is, I just need 5 more minutes. But you really have to learn, you can't lose yourself in the business. So if you do that, again, it comes back to how are you treating your clients the next day? And if you're not right and set and centered with your family, with your business, it will rub off on your clients and how you deal with them. So I think after a certain amount of time, I've learned to really treat this business, and it's like farming. It's, you have your peaks and your valleys. You got your make hay while the sun is shining. And as a family, we've really learned to connect in the summer, like in August. We've got dedicated family time, same with December, January. And then everyone understands that, like, Marc can't always be as available during this period, which is the spring market especially. So what we've done is we've also learned to create boundaries, give and take with our family and myself, and even with my clients. When I say, this day is my family day, they completely get it and they respect it.
Mm-hmm. The sales side of real estate, but not the responsibility behind it. What does it mean to you to guide individuals and families through one of the biggest decisions of their lives?
Well, honestly, I come from a franchise business background where I used to work 7 days a week, 12 hours a day. And there's so much behind the scenes stuff versus what just the product is. So, same with real estate. There's a lot of stuff behind the scenes. It's making sure you have the right professionals that are connected with you. Communication is huge with your clients. For the most part, if they don't have a complaint at the end of the process, that means everything went the way it was supposed to. But they don't see all the things that kept the flow going with the transaction. So I guess when you're really good, there's no landmines, and if there are, you learn how to either navigate properly and effectively because the clients are depending on us. So you've got to learn how to market yourself. You've got to learn how to reach out to your clients, touch base. You've got to be on top of deposit checks, inspection times, condition periods, closing dates. The list goes on and on. So you can't just show up one day and expect everything to keep flowing and working properly. Some days I don't leave my house because that's a necessary part. And I've also learned to, for the first time ever, I've found someone that I could depend on that helps me behind the scenes. And that was something that takes a lot of courage to give up some responsibility and control, because usually A lot of people think no one else will do it as well as they do. And for the most part, it's true. But you can't grow, and sometimes you have to surrender and let another professional help you out.
Tell me about April 18th, 2024.
That was it was a life-changing date for me. And I never really know how to talk about this because it was an audio book that I listened to. It was called The Easy Way to Control Alcohol. And I didn't have a problem with alcohol, but, I go to the gym 5 days a week. I try and perform at the highest level I can with business. I listened to this book, and it made me lose my complete desire to drink alcohol. So it's been over 2 years now. I haven't had a drop of alcohol. I can say that my performance at the gym is better. My sleep is better. The clients, what they're getting from me, end result. Because I asked myself, are they getting the best version of Marc? And I thought, even at 80%, I feel like that's better than what most people are getting. But they deserve 100%. And I'm always trying to get better. And you have to evolve in life, right? And sometimes you have to look at what are the obstacles that are holding you back. And sometimes that 1 drink, 2 drinks could be forgetfulness, things that, I'll just do that tomorrow. Where it was time for that to disappear.
And I mean, that's incredible and amazing that you've done that, and just even recognizing that is a big step. And this interview is especially just about, honesty and trust and building a real estate career that lasts. And obviously that's your goal, and that's what you want. And you, for as long as I've known you, 6 years now, you have always led with integrity and, being the Lewis Estates and all the community expert that you are, and people have always respected you, and I've seen that. And, seeing you even for these past 6 years with me being at Excellence, I've seen your career just go up and up and up. And so I'm excited to see what's next for you.
And likewise, Jordy, I can say that about you. You were there when I said I was done working for developers. I said I want to work on my real estate. And let's face it, you're younger than I am, and I didn't really understand the Instagram thing. And I was like, oh no, I can still get by with Facebook. And you helped me get my my feet moving in front of me, and I'll never forget that. You were a huge part of my success in the beginning, and getting that momentum to go, and then starting with the marketing and the flyering, and so I thank you for that. And like you said about me, I look at you got a studio here. You've done a great job getting these agents, getting their faces out there
in front of the camera.
In front of the camera.
Here we are today. Marc is on the podcast. Wonderful. I love it. No, it's all exciting. And, the goal is to just help the agents and get you out there. And it's super important to me to have you on today. And you're one of my first guests. And so it means a lot. Thank you, Marc.
Thanks for having me.